Manila, Philippines, January 19, 2026. As the first rays of sunlight break over the city, a sense of anticipation fills the air. A new era begins for the Philippines, one that promises transformation and renewed hope for the nation's future. The nation has just signed a landmark law, signaling a bold commitment to reclaiming its skies and securing its future. This historic moment marks a turning point in the country's approach to national defense. The Philippine Air Force, long defined by courage and ingenuity, is about to transform. Years of dedication and perseverance are finally being rewarded with the tools needed for a new age. The government has announced a monumental defense deal, acquiring a squadron of advanced Saab Gripen fighter jets from Sweden, along with state-of-the-art AWACS aircraft. These acquisitions represent a leap forward in technology and capability. This is more than an upgrade. It's a revolution, a clear message that the Philippines is taking charge of its own security. The skies above are no longer just a boundary, but a domain to be actively protected. The move directly addresses the tense geopolitical climate of the South China Sea, declaring sovereignty with credible force. It's a strategic step, ensuring the nation's voice is heard and respected in the region. The Gripens and AWACS are not just machines, they are symbols of a new resolve and a modern, integrated air defense network. They represent the fusion of technology, training, and national will. Excitement and pride ripple through Manila and beyond. Citizens gather to witness history, their faces lit with hope and admiration for the nation's bold steps. For too long, the Philippines relied on allies and geography for security. The nation's defense was shaped by history and circumstance, often leaving its fate in the hands of others. Today, it adds its own strength to the equation. The country is forging a new path, one where it stands tall and confident on the world stage. This is the story of a nation of islands building a fortress in the clouds. Each flight, each patrol, is a testament to the country's determination to protect its people and its sovereignty. A new chapter begins, one of self-reliance, pride, and a future secured from above. The next generation looks up, inspired by the promise of a safer, stronger homeland. The Philippines is no longer a passive observer, it is now an active guardian of its destiny. Every radar sweep and patrol flight is a declaration of independence and vigilance. The sky is no longer the limit, it's the nation's shield, a symbol of hope, unity, and the unwavering spirit of the Filipino people. At the heart of this transformation is the Philippine Defense Modernization and Long-Term Financing Act. For decades, defense budgets were unpredictable, making long-term planning impossible. This new law creates a dedicated multi-decade fund and authorizes long-term, low-interest loans for defense. Now, the AFP can plan and negotiate from a position of strength, securing not just equipment, but also training and technology transfer. The law shifts the Philippines from a piecemeal approach to a strategic, holistic vision for defense. It insulates modernization from political and economic shifts, sending a clear message: the nation's commitment to defense is now law. No longer dependent on second-hand equipment, the Philippines can choose systems that fit its needs. This financial independence is the foundation of true strategic independence. The nation is now the architect of its own security. The choice of the Saab Gripen C and D is a masterstroke, signaling a bold new era for the Philippine Air Force. The Gripen is a versatile, cost-effective multi-role fighter, perfectly suited for the unique challenges of an archipelago nation, where rapid response and flexibility are essential. Paired with the Saab Global Eye AWACS, the Philippines gains an all-seeing eye in the sky, capable of monitoring vast stretches of airspace and maritime approaches. AWACS provide unmatched situational awareness, detecting threats hundreds of kilometers away, and tracking multiple targets simultaneously, even in challenging weather or electronic warfare environments. Together, they form a formidable hunter-killer team. AWACS guides, Gripens strike with precision, ensuring threats are neutralized before they reach Philippine shores. This synergy transforms the path from reactive to proactive, creating a network defense grid that links air, sea, and land forces for seamless coordination and rapid decision-making. The technological edge is immense. Advanced sensors, electronic warfare capabilities, and modern weaponry give the PAF a decisive advantage in both defense and deterrence. For the first time, the Philippines can see, decide, and act across its vast territory with unprecedented speed and precision, safeguarding its sovereignty like never before. This is not just modernization, It's a complete reinvention of the Philippine Air Force, empowering its pilots and crews with world-class tools and training. The nation moves from vulnerability to vigilance, standing ready to defend its skies and seas at a moment's notice. The sky is now a shield, not a weakness, a symbol of national strength and resilience. To appreciate today's leap, remember the PAF's struggles. After retiring its F-5s in 2005, the Philippines lost credible supersonic air defense for nearly a decade. The skies were open and the nation's air sovereignty was unenforceable. Neighbors advanced while the Philippines lagged, widening the capability gap. Foreign vessels intruded with impunity, knowing the PAF lacked the means to respond. The arrival of FA-50 jets in 2015 was a turning point, restoring supersonic capability and rebuilding fighter culture. These jets were a bridge to the future, proving the PAF could operate modern aircraft. Today's acquisition of Gripens and AWACS is the culmination of years of resilience and belief in a stronger future. The journey from relics to cutting-edge technology is a testament to the AFP's determination. The Philippines is no longer a bystander, it is a defender. The Philippines is building more than just a modern fleet, it's laying the foundation for an integrated air defense system, or IADS, a crucial step in safeguarding its sovereignty in an increasingly contested region. An IADS is a sophisticated, multi-layered network of sensors, command centers, and weapons, all seamlessly connected to detect, track, and defeat any airborne threat, whether it's a hostile aircraft, drone, or missile. Ground-based radars, airborne early warning aircraft like AWACS, and advanced naval sensors all feed real-time data to a central command, creating a unified, constantly updated picture of the airspace over the entire archipelago. With this information, commanders can rapidly identify threats and deploy the most effective assets, whether that's Gripen fighter jets, surface-to-air missile batteries, or electronic warfare units, within seconds, maximizing the nation's defensive response. The AWACS acts as an airborne command post, guiding fighters to their targets and coordinating with ground defenses, making the entire system far greater than the sum of its individual parts. For an archipelago like the Philippines, integration is not just an advantage, it's a necessity for survival. It binds the scattered islands into a single, unified defensive fortress, ensuring no region is left exposed. A non-integrated system leaves dangerous gaps in coverage, but an IADS stretches its protective shield from Luzon in the north to Mindanao in the south, covering the entire nation. Intrusions or threats anywhere in Philippine airspace can now be met with swift, coordinated responses, no matter how remote the location. The defense of Palawan is directly linked to Manila, and every region is connected, so the entire nation stands as one unified shield against any threat. This is how the Philippines protects itself in the 21st century, by embracing technology, integration, and rapid response. The IADS is the backbone of national security, providing the critical infrastructure that keeps the nation safe from evolving threats. It transforms vulnerability into resilience, turning potential weak points into strongholds of defense. The nation's skies are now a shielded frontier, watched over and protected by a vigilant, integrated force, ready for whatever challenges may come. This defense deal is about more than hardware, it's about national spirit. For years, Filipinos watched their territory challenged, often feeling powerless. Today's announcement is a symbol of strength and unity. Within the AFP, morale soars. Young pilots' dreams are now reality. The arrival of Gripens and AWACS validates their service and inspires a new generation. National pride becomes a force multiplier, fostering unity and confidence. The modernization inspires youth to pursue careers in defense, engineering, and technology. It builds a culture of security consciousness and shared purpose. A nation that invests in its defense values itself and commands respect. The sight of a Philippine Gripen in the sky is a statement of identity and resolve. The message is clear: this is our home, and we will protect it. Every Filipino, at home and abroad, feels the impact. Self-reliance doesn't mean standing alone. A modernized AFP makes the Philippines a stronger, more valuable ally. The dynamic with partners like the US shifts from dependency to partnership. Philippine Gripens and AWACS enhance interoperability with allied forces, sharing real-time data and creating a united front. In any crisis, the AFP is now an active contributor to collective security. This new strength deters aggression. Intrusions can be met by supersonic fighters within minutes. Deterrence raises the cost of conflict, making peace more likely. the Philippines can now lead regional security initiatives, anchoring ASEAN responses. By investing in its own defense, the nation contributes to a stable, rules-based Indo-Pacific order. The region is safer, alliances are stronger, and the Philippines stands tall. Strength at home means strength with friends. Advanced jets are only as effective as the people behind them. The AFP is investing in training, logistics, and doctrine to build a new generation of skilled pilots, technicians, and air battle managers. Pilots will master not just flying, but complex avionics and tactics. Maintenance crews will train intensively, aiming for self-sufficiency. New doctrines will integrate these assets into joint operations with the Navy and Army. Intellectual investment is as vital as financial. Strategy and skill turn hardware into power. The goal, a force that can sustain, adapt, and excel for decades. This is an investment in the Filipino soldier, sailor, and airman. True capability is built over time, through discipline and continuous improvement. The human element is the key to a formidable fighting force. Today, the Philippines sends a clear message. The era of vulnerability is over. The acquisition of Gripens and AWACS marks the dawn of a new future, one of vigilance and credible strength. This is not provocation, but prudent self-defense in a complex world. Integrating new systems and training personnel will be a national challenge, demanding unity and commitment. Every citizen has a stake. Security is the foundation of all progress. Let the roar of the Gripen and the watchful eye of the AWACS symbolize unity and resolve. The Philippines reclaims its skies for peace, not conquest. The path forward is clear: strength, partnership, and unwavering resolve. The Filipino spirit soars higher than ever, carried by a new generation of guardians. The future in the sky is bright, and it belongs to the Philippines.